Hey, let's paint a sky for one of my layered landscapes. I am going to, again, I oftentimes start with my clean water, or if I have a similar color to dirty water, just because I find that putting down a layer of water helps just things spread out nicely. I do usually leave a couple of white spots, wet spots and white spots, two different things. I used my mop brush for that. And now I am going to start with blue because the sky, even though it's a sunrise kind of sky, it had quite a bit of blue as the background. So I'm mixing some ultramarine blue and some cerulean blue. And I'm gonna do some swoops. I'm not going for realistic, I'm going for beautiful. Do you like it when I sing? I hope so. I am going to have to go back later and probably like remove some of the blue to make room for the clouds because I don't want them to bleed too much together. This is just the dirty paint water because I don't want it to be as dark. And I'm actually going to add a touch of my it's like a lemon yellow kind of color because I noticed down at the bottom that the color was much more, it had like a yellow tint to it. It was not all that successful just now. There we go. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Do, 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 do. And then a little bit more ultramarine blue up here. I like to keep things fun and fast and loose. I was actually using Prussian blue before I lied to you. I didn't mean to lie to you. It's not an intentional lie. I was mixing Prussian blue with cerulean blue. And this is a mixture of ultramarine with cerulean. That, every time I say cerulean, am I saying it right? Like, I feel like cerulean rhymes with Julian. It's a name. All right, now I'm going to pause this and grab some paper towels. All right, I've returned with my paper towels. So I'm gonna just remove some of what I did here because I'm going to have some sorry, my brain stopped working. Sometimes when I'm trying to do something creative, I just can't speak. I'm gonna be putting something there that's purple and orange, and I don't necessarily want it to be super blue under there. And then I'm also gonna remove a little from this side, and then a little bit from up above. You can also use your brush. Sorry, again, with the, I can't speak while I'm being creative. Don't make me. Okay. You can also use a brush and remove, like, lift color with a dry brush if the paint is still wet. See? You gotta kind of clean it off after every swipe. Okay. Now, since things are still wet, if I go too crazy, there'll be a lot of bleeding into other colors, but I'm gonna mix up, I think it's just the D purple, dioxazine purple. And I'm gonna see what happens if I put in a little, like, right here. Okay. I don't care if it bleeds a little bit. That would be fine. Let's see. Yeah, I actually kind of like the way it bleeds out, so it's not quite so harsh. I'm gonna use that same purple up top here. If you want something to spread out a little more and it's not wet anymore, you can just get your brush wet and do a little something like that. Now I want to add orange beneath. Unfortunately, I have stuck a blue paintbrush into both of my waters, so neither of my waters is good for warm colors now. I tried to keep those separate. But I am adding just some Scarlet Rose, Scarlet Lake, Lake Red. I don't know. I swear I will look next time. I'm adding basically a pink to a kind of medium yellow color to get an orangish color. And I'm gonna, that's like way too red. I'm gonna add some Naples yellow. That's better. Just do. The underneath of these clouds was orange. Now, I do want those to blend together a bit, but orange, which is awfully close to yellow, and therefore on the opposite side of the color wheel from purple, if you do too much, it will get brown. So you really don't want to spend a lot of time mixing those colors together, but you can dot them on next to each other and they should be okay. Whew. I guess that should technically be purple, but I guess it's gonna be red. Can you hear my chimes? Very relaxing. Cool. Okay, the upward, up top. Also, we're gonna make purple as it was in real life. Things have dried quite a bit, so I'm going to intentionally try to get it kind of worked in to this before it's completely dry. And this is a mixture of a pink color with that dioxazine purple. You can see I'm using a round brush. This is a size 12 round brush, and I'm going like this instead of making strokes because I want it to kind of look like individual cloud puffs. Do the same thing over here. Maybe I will add a touch of like a lighter, like an orange down below that top cloud, just because I think I like the way it looks, and you don't always have to do exactly what you saw. You can make it something that you would like to see. And it's wet, so that'll just kind of do its own nice thing. Add a little bit of that same color around here, just so it's kind of echoed. Okay, back to what I was doing, which was purple pink, purpley pinky. With that, I'm gonna not make it quite so orangey. Go down here. I will add in a few little spots of this to make it seem like maybe there's some texture there. This is too green. I do not like it. What shall we do? I don't know yet. We'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on that. I'm going to use primarily, like, this is I have a lot on my paintbrush here. There's some car yellow. There's some of that pink. And I think what I'm going to do here is just a layer of car yellow down below here. I know in real life it was kind of a greenish blue, but I don't want that. I want this. Okay, now I'm going to do that thing where I step back and look. This is very, very dramatic. I'm not opposed to the drama, but I do want to make sure that whatever mountains I paint to go underneath are more chill so the attention can be here on the sky. So I hope you enjoyed.